Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley, and on this channel we talk all things budgeting and cash stuffing, including sinking funds and savings challenges. So today we've got a lot to catch up on. I have not been active for over 2 months now, so we're going to talk about everything that's been going on, what my budget is looking like, and we are also going to set up April's budget and just we're going to talk about everything. So if that is something you are interested in, make sure you stick around for the rest of this video, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, so it has been a minute since I have uploaded any sort of video, content, whatever. And y'all, I did not mean to take over 2 months off, but I needed it. So pretty much we left for Disney in January. Literally the next day we got back. I mean, I had been home for maybe 24 hours and I got the sad news that my aunt was on life support and not doing very well, and she ended up passing the following week. So that was just like devastating for me. She was one of the aunts that I was like closest to. So I went from high of Disney, you know, feeling great, to the lowest of lows, and I just don't think I could mentally handle it. And I had to take a step back to deal with my grief and everything. And I am ready to come back and figure out where we are with our budget, because y'all, I don't know about you, but grief makes me a spender. When I am grieving, when I am not mentally doing well and not taking care of myself the way I should, I spend. It's a bad habit and I have been working so hard to get out of it, but let's be honest, I went a little bit backwards. But we are taking control of everything starting today, starting with April. It's a brand new quarter of the year. I am going to kind of be breaking things up quarterly, at least until I can get stuff back, but we'll go over that later. Anyways, let's just kind of dive into it. We are going to set up April's budget, and we'll kind of go from there. I don't really have a full plan for this video, but we're just going to dive in because why not? So let's first start. Let's budget April. So we're going to come up over here, and of course start with income. My husband's income is, still at its usual. We are estimating $3,384 for his income. For serving, I am gonna guess I'm gonna bring in around $3,000 this month. Cleaning will be $240. Etsy has definitely slowed down. Obviously, I haven't been putting content out. For the month, I'm just gonna do $100, but I don't even know if I'll hit that. Right now, YouTube is at 0 because, again, I have not been uploading content, and you need at least $100 to cash out on YouTube. So we are looking at nothing for YouTube, and if I remember correctly, I think I'm only getting $5 from my Amazon affiliate link. So we're just gonna put that at there. So let's go ahead and add everything up. We are looking at 3,384, 3,000, 240, 100, and then $5. So we are looking at $6,729 as our income for the month. Now let's go over what our bills are going to look like for April. Now, obviously, I am no longer 1 month ahead, and we will go over how I'm figuring that out at the end of the video. But let's go over what our bills are for April. So mortgage, that is $1,449.84. The first HOA fee is $56, and then $191.65, and then the second HOA is $270. We do not have a water bill this month. That came out in March. T-Mobile is going to be $207.20. PayPal, I am doing $50 towards this month. I do have my Apple Watch on there, and I did go ahead and purchase a few things while on break there. So we do have a little bit of money on there, but not too much. I went and brought an espresso machine, and I'm obsessed. So I do have some of the pods. If you spend like so much money, you got like a free welcome gift. So I did put some of my pods on my PayPal too. Y'all, like I said, it's been a couple months, okay? Anyway, so we're gonna put $50 towards PayPal. My husband's car payment is $1,001.44. Our electric bill this month is $63.60. Oh, also, y'all, I'm very proud of myself. We are still 1 month ahead on car payments for my husband's, and my car payment is still like, I think it's like 4 or 5 months ahead. So I did not go backwards on that stuff there, so that's good. Anyways, gas, $69.33 for April. My car loan is $240.11. Cable is $31.18. Car insurance is $187.83. Motorcycle insurance is $12.33. And then Discover, we are sticking with our $450 payment. So total for bills is $4,280.51. So that is what we are looking like. So we're going to take that, our income, and then subtract what our bills are. So it looks like we're going to have about $2,448 to play with for spending and savings this month. So let's go over to spending. Budget-wise, whoops, why did I do that? Okay. Anyways, for my personal spending, we're looking at about $100 this month. Same with my husband's spending. Groceries, y'all, grocery prices are getting ridiculous. I'm gonna be budgeting, I'm just gonna put this over here. I'm doing about $25 a week for each of our spending. For groceries, I'm gonna do about $200 a week and just bump that up. So groceries for the month is gonna be about $800. Health, I'm going to be doing about $20 a week for health. So for the month, that is going to be $80. Gas, I've bumped up to $60. So for the month, that is, what is that? $240. Yeah, that should be right. Pet care. So let's talk pet care, because that has also kind of gotten up there for us. So let's kind of talk about it. So let's see, right before our trip in January, I did go over how my one dog was having some issues. So he has been going to the vet like twice a week for the past like month and a half now. He's been getting like laser treatments and some like injections for his joints. That is costing us about like, I say it's like $60 to $70 each week. He is going to be starting to scale back on those. So I'm not 100% sure what we are going to be spending there. But yeah, that has definitely added up and also added to my stress while I was gone. But for now, I think we decided to budget about $100 for pet care per week, which is going to be about $400 for the month. Dining, we are going to budget $50 each week, so that is going to be $200 for the month. Fun, we are going to do $20 a week here, so what is that? $80 for the month. Now let's talk about miscellaneous, because I am kind of changing up how I'm doing my variable expenses going forward, at least again for this quarter. So I'm not going to budget anything for miscellaneous for the month. Now what's going to happen is each week as I go through and, we spend the money, whatever is left over in all of the funds, except for our personal spending funds. So like everything from groceries on. If there's anything left over for the week, I am just going to throw it in the miscellaneous envelope. And that'll just be there as kind of our buffer for spending. And I'm hoping that's going to kind of, one, not make me feel so like anxious about one certain category. Because let's be honest, it doesn't matter. Like, this is your money that you're pulling your spending from. So pretty much the goal is to help de-stress me a little bit from focusing on one category, spending too much. But I'm still setting each weekly budget for each thing just to kind of keep me a little bit focused on what like the budget is, like to stick to the budget. But that's just hopefully going to give me some wiggle room in certain areas, especially with pet care. We don't know what's going on there with the bills, and then groceries has been kind of crazy. So to kind of give us some leeway there. So what it's looking like for variable expenses is we are budgeting $500 per week. So if I add all of this up, it should be $2,000. So let's go ahead and just double check there. So we've got 100, 100, 800, 80, 240, 400, 200, 80, and that is $2,000. All right, so that should mean that we have about $448 left over for savings. So I have also decided for this quarter, and of course with April, I have scaled back on my sinking funds and savings challenges. So until I can get to be a full month ahead and feel like I have, a good amount in like emergency savings and stuff, I'm just going to be focusing on the ones that kind of are our priority right now. So we are going to be focusing on emergency savings, pet emergency, car maintenance, autocross, car mods, home maintenance, and retirement. Now, obviously, most of these you kind of get home maintenance, car maintenance, all that. I am keeping the autocross and car mods in there is because it's the beginning of my husband's autocross season. So that is important to us. So we are putting the money there because right now that's where our focus is when it comes to extra spending. So the goal for the quarter is to put $500 in each of these. For the month of April, because I am going to be mainly focusing on getting us a month ahead, I am not going to set like a budget. It's just going to be a week by week basis. My goal, so I'm going to cross this out and I'm going to put goal. If I can pick up good shifts or, if I make more money than I am setting, my goal is to get at least $100 in each of these. Like I said, I'll probably have to pick up extra shifts at work or, if maybe my Etsy does better this month, I can put the money there. But that would be my A goal right there, is to put at least $100 into each of these this month. But again, that extra, what I say it was, $448. I want to make sure a majority of that is going towards getting us a month ahead in our bills. I also put a little note down here. So I did decide, because we are starting over and kind of looking at things quarterly, I put money in the bank that we had kept in our sinking funds. Now, I did take most of our sinking funds out when we went for visit family and stuff. So pretty much we are still starting scratch. I did have $117 still in car maintenance. I didn't touch that. There's $85 for autocross that I didn't touch, and then $300 for car mods that I didn't touch. Now those are going to be in my bank account in our, I have a specific savings account for our sinking funds, so that is going to be in there if I need it. I also have kept $229 in our emergency savings, and then we have currently $2,824.91 in our taxes fund. Now, in April, a lot of that will be going away. I think we owe close to $2,000 in taxes for last year. So most of that will be going away, but that's kind of, I just wanted to put that down there so I kind of knew what that money is there for as well. Okay, so let's kind of go over and get us set up for cash stuffing, because I have not set up anything, and we'll kind of go through the binders now and look at that and just kind of, talk about what our goals are for this month and for the fourth quarter of the year. So let's come over here, and this is my new bill binder. If you follow me on TikTok, I did post on there when I got this in. It was somewhere after we got back. I think I posted it after I got back from Disney at some point. I don't even remember. It's been so long. But this is my new bill binder. Soul Mama sent it out. I do have them listed in the description, how you can purchase these, but I just think it's so cute. But this is going to be my new bill binder. So let's go ahead and we're gonna get this ready for April. So let me look in my notes and figure out where exactly we are. And let's go ahead, we're gonna add another page here. Okay, so we're gonna get this ready. And actually I need, pause 1 second. Okay, I'm back and ready. This is what happens when I don't really pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, so first off, we are gonna figure out where we are at for our bills for April. So currently we have $2,315 to work with for the start of the month. So we're gonna figure where we're putting our prop money in this binder. So I always like to start off with the bills that have to come out first. So HOA, there is no wiggle room. That needs to come out on the 1st. Same with water, T-Mobile. Those have to come out on the 1st. The mortgage I have until the 15th, and I won't get a late fee. So I tend to do that after I've paid these first few bills. So HOA, for our HOA, let me add that up real quick. So the total, sorry guys, the total for HOA, why is it? Oh, I'm still in text. Sorry. Total for HOA is $517, and I'm not writing on the same spot. Okay, $517.65. And actually, I'm going to go through real quick and write out what each of these bills are. All right, I'm back again. Okay, so let's start that over. We are starting with $2,315 at the beginning of the month for April. So first thing we need to pay is going to be our HOA. So we are going to start off with the full amount there, which is $518. We are then going to look at T-Mobile. We're going to do $207 there for the full amount. Next, we are going to do PayPal, which is $50. And then we're going to do, let's see, we do have enough for the full mortgage. So that is $1,400, and we'll just say $50. So we have about $90 left. So we can do full electric, which we're just going to do $64. And so we have about $26 left for natural gas. So that is not quite to the point of being fully funded, but we are getting close. So this is where we are going to start for April, and that's not too bad because we are fully paid up to our bills till the electric bill, and that is more than halfway through the month. So I'm feeling pretty good with where we are at. Again, we're not fully a month ahead anymore, but this is what most people deal with. So we've got the first half of the month paid for, and I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do, and actually, I don't know if I'm going to do it now. You know what? We're going to do it now. We're going to wing it, guys. Let's go ahead and I do have some prop money here. If I have to grab more from somewhere else, I will. But let's go ahead and fill these envelopes up. So we have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 400, and y'all know I don't like to use 50, so 20, 40, 50. So 1,450 in the mortgage envelope. We are doing 500, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 518 in HOA. Nothing in the water because no water bill this month. T-Mobile is getting 200, 5, 6, 7. So 207 there. PayPal is getting 50. Electric is getting 64. So let's see, 60, 1, 2, 3. I think there's another one over here. 64. Okay, so 64 for electric. And then we are doing 25, 26 for natural gas. And again, this is still all prop money. This just helps me keep track of what I have in the bank to pay my bills each week. But yeah, now we are set and ready to go for our cash stuffings. All right, so there's that. I do currently have stuff in my variable expense binder to pay for this past week. We will go over that in the next video. I do need to get you updated a little bit on what's going on in our subscription binder. So I have been keeping up with Jim throughout all of this. That's one of the few things that I did keep up with. So there is some money in there, and we are actually a little bit ahead in Jim currently. I did go ahead and fully fund iCloud, and I actually used my Strava that was fully funded for this year to do that. So they upped our yearly subscription to $80. And honestly, I don't feel like I use the subscription benefits as much to be worth the $80. So I went ahead and canceled mine, and I did have the original $60 in there. So I split that between Jim, iCloud, and then I think I did put a little bit towards Amazon. So my Strava subscription is no more, so I took that out of here. I also put some of it towards my husband's Strava subscription. He hasn't decided yet whether or not. We'll talk about whether he's keeping his or not here, but his isn't due to renew until mid-August, so I just put it towards that one for now. We are still in the same place for Splice and Disney Plus. While we were gone, I did pay my BJ's membership for the whole year, so this is now for 2024 in here. I also paid my Canva subscription for the year, so 2024 is back here. Obviously, nothing's going towards Netflix. That is on the back burner, but I did keep it in here, possibly for later this year. And then, like I said, we are sticking with our high priority sinking funds, and not even all of them, just a few main ones for this quarter. So I did restart those. We have emergency savings, pet emergency fund, car maintenance, autocross, car mods, home maintenance, and retirement. Those are all set to $10 a piece. And I'm going to be doing this quarterly. So if I can fill up everything each quarter, that is $500 a quarter per envelope. And I think that's a good spot for me to start. I don't know if I'll actually hit it this quarter or not, but I definitely think I'll be able to do it in quarter 3. But I kind of wanted to start this fresh and just kind of see where we get to. So yeah, the goal is to just keep the money in here and hopefully not touch it, and then put it into the savings accounts that I have at the end of the quarter. So that is the goal. But yeah, that is kind of where we're at for April. I hope that I hope I covered everything. Honestly, it's been a process getting everything back in order. So if you have any questions on kind of what's changing, what's going on, please feel free to leave them down below. And I will either respond to you there or hopefully make a whole nother video where I kind of go over your questions. But yeah, that is kind of the goal for April and quarter 2 of the year. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Come back later this week. I am going to kind of be changing my videos up a little bit. Part of me keeping my mental health in order, I'm cutting back on videos. So I haven't 100% decided what I'm going to do, but I'm thinking I'm going to have, I'm not going to do my cash unstuffing, like unstuffing my weekly spending anymore, but I will go over what I spent for the week. That video is just a lot for me to film sometimes. But so we'll probably have a video where we'll go over my spending for the previous week and then do a weekly budget setup in the same video. And then we'll probably do 1 or 2 cash stuffing videos. It just kind of depends on on what that week's cash stuffing looks like. But yeah, that's kind of my goal going forward. I might revert back to my normal videos once I get back in the habit of filming again. We'll see. But for now, that is kind of the plan for y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.